Welcome to the first edition of Movie RONdup. I got a bunch of movie news and reviews for you, and I'll get through them pretty fast. I know my last video was like 25 minutes. I just combined all the movie news in that. So I watched Shutter Island, a very good movie. Very unexpected twists and turns. I thought it was going to deal with paranormal activity. But in the end, it kind of reminded me of The Machinist, with the hallucinations, revelations, the past trauma. 25th Hour, it was okay. A very different movie. I mean, I like good character development films, but this one took some weird turns. So it wasn't a great movie, but still real good performances. I watched The Warrior and The Fighter. Warrior is fucking dramatic. Very depressing. The Fighter was a really good movie with Mark Wahlberg and Christian Bale. Thankfully he didn't get down to his Machinist weight, because that was way too thin. The Untouchables, very good movie. Perfect pacing. Very intriguing story. And I watched Wyatt Earp, the Kevin Costner movie. Very long film, but very well done. And I also watched I Am Comic. It's a documentary that interviews some comedians about the business. And moving on, Wayne's World Reunion. I watched a clip of that on YouTube. What do you think about a Wayne's World 3 and an Austin Powers 4? Box office. Overseas, Iron Man 3 took in $195.3 million, which beats the Avengers' $180 million. That is a shitload of money. That's just overseas. Remember, the movie hasn't opened here in the States yet. Domestic box office here in the U.S., Pain and Gain took in 20.2. It's opening weekend. Pretty decent numbers. It's a Michael Bay movie. Kind of an odd choice for a Michael Bay movie. But number 2 was Oblivion with 17.8 million. Number 3 was 42 with 10.7 million. Number 4, The Big Wedding, which opened to 7. Is that right? 7.5? That's not very good. It's got Bobby De Niro in it. I remember watching a trailer, didn't look very good though. And number 5 was The Croods with 6.7. And moving on from that, The Hobbit extended version for An Unexpected Journey. I haven't been able to find much news on this. I know The Desolation of Smaug comes out in December, so hopefully we'll get to see an extended version, maybe between September and November or something. Ernest P. Worrell. Does that name sound familiar? What do you say? Reboot, remake, refresh, or just leave it alone? I watched a new trailer for Pacific Rim. It's actually the WonderCon footage. CGI looks great, but a lot of similarities to Avatar and Godzilla. Man of Steel opens this June. I'm going to say 230 million plus opening weekend. I'm not sure if it's being released earlier overseas, but here in the US, I think it's easily going to top, the Avengers numbers. Iron Man 3, obviously. And that's going to do it for the first edition of Movie RONdup. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and leave some video responses. And have yourself a wonderful day.